Uh-oh.
So, we're gonna quote 27 immediately.
Oh, jeez.
I just thought it was funny, which is the only reason why I'm not doing this more professionally. On my screen, I'm on Trials of Manah on the loading screen and ready to go. But I see for all of you, you're seeing Ruin. So something went wrong somewhere. Hold on. Oh God, entertain the band.
Please be patient with us. Something went a little fucky. We're gonna try to figure out what the fuck is going on. But in the meantime, here's a song completely off the cuff. Trying to play Twials of Manah, but it's not happening.
What? Oh, okay.
I guess it's finally happening now.
Alright, I've never had to fix it that way before, but fuck it. Hi everyone.
P is for remote play is full of cats and full of bees, and they're both fighting.
The worst part is this isn't even remote play. This is direct from the console into Hoppy. So Hoppy is just having a day today.
Hoppy's got a cold.
Hello, everyone.
He did a little sneeze, and he's doing a bit slow.
I'm PyroFalkon, joined by the Akamura.
Please forgive Hoppy. He can't do long division. He's just a little baby and kind of dumb.
And this is Trials of Manah. I'm also very hot.
It is roasty McToasty right now.
It shouldn't
But
be. It's 77 out there, but
Oh,
yeah, I don't know.
the sun is shining. There's no rain.
Yeah, wasn't it supposed to rain today?
It rained this morning.
Ruin is jealous it's not all about her. She's gotten a lot of exercise the last couple weeks, though. And she's made lots of money. She, in fact, made enough money that she was able to donate another $1 million to the FC, so I don't want to hear her sass today.
I mean, she's always at any point in time able to donate $10 million without blinking, so I don't want to hear it out of her being able to donate anything.
Yeah. This is a sponsored stream from Soul. Thank you, Soul. This is through our Patreon and such like that there. If you too wish to donate to Patreon, PayPal, or other ways you can support the channel, you can check out the links in the video description. I'm trying to remember what we did last time.
We were fighting some Benevedons.
We were. Did I get everyone upgraded? I did get everyone upgraded. Everyone's class 3. Okay, cool. Yeah, I sort of remember. So, with previous episodes, I've been able to do... Wait a minute. Did we lose to them, or...
We lost to one.
Did we?
Yeah, it was the earthy one.
Because the star was not pointing in this direction. Always takes me a second since it's a month between
That one was a Funkle Trunkle, though. We could try again when we're higher level.
Alright. No, yeah, I do have to go this way. So, unlike previous streams of Trials of Manah, this one's only going to be 2 hours. If you're watching this live, I have, fortunately and unfortunately, taken a contract with IGN. There's a game I need to play. I'm not allowed to reveal the title, which is stupid.
It's a secret to everyone.
It is. I've said before, I find it really dumb that we're not even allowed to say the flippin' title, but it's their rules.
It's gotta be a supply.
Yeah, at least until after embargo.
Yep. NDAs are very tight-knit.
They
for good
are.
reason, but like...
But, okay, again...
There's a bit too much cover on the ass, guys.
Here's my whole thing about it. I think it's dumb that we can't even say the title. Unless what that's supposed to stop is, say, if I do it as a Let's Player, and then everyone's like, oh, you've got that game? I want to see early footage of it before the street date.
Yeah.
Which,
Nothing doing, guys.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, even if they know the title of the game, I can still be like, no, I'm not going to stream it. Like,
yep.
Why does the title of the... Whatever.
I think it's to prevent the idea of it coming up, if that makes sense.
I guess. I don't know.
So here's a hint. It's coming out soon.
Yeah. So once embargo lifts, which is not very long, I can start talking about it.
Embargo lifts within a month.
So
Super vague.
the point is, while that's going on, I'm not going to be able to have time for a lot of content on YouTube. And I'm already thinking ahead about stuff. Because, like, in July, I did Scarlet Nexus, and that shit wrecked me. Partly because that game was bigger than I was led to believe.
Yeah.
And partly that just I wasn't as prepared for it. So this time around, I may or may not be able to continue daily content on YouTube after it's over, but, like, Evil Genius isn't going to be affected. Like, I'm gonna finish Evil Genius. It doesn't, it's fine. Daily episodes of Evil Genius. But the thing with Evil Genius is I'm actually really close to the end of the game now. So, I don't know, man. Once Evil Genius is done, I might take a week off or something so I can finish the project. But I don't know. We'll burn that. We'll burn that John Steele when we get there. Thank you, Ginergy. Yes. I've said before, IGN knows this, so I'm not exactly and don't take this as me being an asshole to you all. If I made enough money from YouTube that I didn't need IGN, I wouldn't be with IGN. Okay? I'm to the point where I'm kind of done with... That's not true. I don't want to sound like an ungrateful asshole.
The company has treated you well, but it also fills you with stress.
Sure.
Like
that's about half true.
The payout could almost never be worth it.
Yeah,
with how much it does to you.
That's fairly accurate.
Oh, there's a little cactus.
Yeah, I saw him. I was trying to figure out how to get down to him. But yeah, so like if I was making enough money from YouTube, I wouldn't take IGN at all.
Yep.
But we need the money, unfortunately.
We are grateful for everything that you give to us, guys.
Definitely.
But, like, especially with the economy the way it is in the United States, like, the sooner we could make this a profitable venture, the better, but it's going to be a steep climb.
Well, the whole problem with YouTube from the start is, like, and why it's so hard to make it, is because it's a volume game. Like... Unless you personally are Mr. Beast and you're going to donate me $10,000, like, you can't give me enough to survive, and that's not your fault, and that doesn't mean I have expensive tastes.
You guys are just people trying to get through the day, and we're giving you a little entertainment to help.
I can't expect any individual to pay me $500 to $1,000 a month, so... YouTube is always a volume game. The ones who make it, like Markiplier. I mean, it's not that he has one person donating him a shitload of whatever. It's that he has 2 million people watching every video.
Yep, 2 million people
that's
watching.
What does it. So,
lots of brand deals. He's very marketable.
So anyway, the point is, I mean, I know y'all understand that, and you all are very patient with me because you guys are not lunatics, unlike some...
The gist of it is we're sorry we can't be around as much as we would like to be.
Yes, 100% that.
Ow, wow!
Oh, God.
That hurt a woo.
Sure did.
Twinkle Wayne.
Did.
Healing White. I'm Charlotte.
Oh.
Avoid the flaming buttholes.
They are flaming buttholes. God damn it. Charlotte, how are the two of you standing there without any problems?
You know when you eat authentic Mexican and then you're on the pot the next morning?
Charlotte. Oh, I can just hop up here.
Charlotte, can you please stop fucking up, please?
All right, so...
Pretty please.
What? Why? Why would you lock my controller? Oh, Trials of Manah. Oh, Trials of Manah. Oh, Trials of Manah.
Man, when they say Trials, this is fucking Bloodborne.
You have just caused a whole bunch of gatekeeping gamers to fucking lose their tits.
Fucking get in here and flame war us. I don't care.
God damn it. Charlotte, stop with your nonsense.
Channel engagement is channel engagement.
That's a good point.
I'll have words with you. I'll be respectful.
Oh, God. I'm gonna do this. Like,
Now I need.
I'm gonna do
Now
this.
I need Bloodborne with a Shawwut skin.
We actually have Bloodborne now.
Bloodborne.
I fucking hell. IGN's paychecks are not tiny,
Yes, they are not insubstantial.
and I was able to use some of the money that's coming for a new PlayStation 4 hard drive. Actually, I'm going to be in the market for a lot of hard drives because the computer needs one. Actually, the computer needs 3. And,
It's a question seed that you don't even need anymore. That was worth it.
whatever. I'm going to just set myself on fire.
Screw it.
What was I saying?
You're going to be in the market for some hard drives?
Oh, yeah. So, that's exciting or whatever. But the first one I got was for the PS4, because I was tired of juggling, like, my 3 games on it, so that's done now. Yakamura has wanted to try Bloodborne. I played it for 2 hours, and I'm like, no, thank you. So, and I knew what it was going into it. I've talked about before that, like, I watched the Game Grumps play it, and Ego Raptor is good at it. So it didn't look excessively hard. And then I played it, and I'm like, I'll pass. I don't need this much stress in my life. I'd rather go back to Monster Hunter. It's a little bit easier on me. So, but the Yakamura has been wanting to play it, and she still needs to finish Death Stranding. You need to finish Nier Automata.
I need to finish a lot of games. Listen, I have a problem, and I acknowledge that.
Yes, you
But
play
the second-
80% and then
The
stop.
second anyone can come up with a solution, I'm all ears.
Yes. So
Don't fall!
it's fine if she Bye, Duran. Nothing of value was lost.
Bye, Duane!
Alright, let's go.
Oh,
Am I
he's
going the right
back.
way? I'm not. This is the Oh, he went forward. He actually knew which direction to go. Damn it, Duran.
You couldn't share with the class?
Alright. I mean... Okay. Ow. Shit sucks, yo! Come on, Duran, do something. Other than getting the crap kicked out of you. Be cool. Anyway. Yeah. We're having fun or whatever here today.
Yay!
Oh god, one of them is about to get hit. Okay, you need... I guess that. So we need another couple of points. And then you need... that, I guess. Okay. So... You keep a spreadsheet of your games. If I did that, especially for the show, I would need a new hard drive just for the spreadsheet, because I am very bad about that. Frickin' hell with the ninjas and such. You need a cough button.
I use
Yakamura.
spreadsheets for a lot of things, so that actually makes sense. There was one time I loaded up Tales of Vesperia and also a spreadsheet, and I just spent 3 hours filling
Oh yeah,
the spreadsheet.
That was... Well, the one that always gets me is when you start up Tales and immediately pause it, and then, like, just
Do other
play on your
shit.
phone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, get on Nikki's or something and just do that instead for 3 hours. I'm like, why is
God.
the PlayStation on?
How do you stand me?
It's been an interesting 10 years, Akamura.
There are days where I don't even know
here.
how I stand me, but just like, Jesus Christ, I must be exhausting to live with from a secondary perspective.
Oh, you don't have a you don't have a choice about living with you.
Aww.
Well, my
I'm
point
sorry.
is I do, and I'm still here. So what does that say?
That you don't have a choice about living with
That
me
is
either?
not what that says. Spoon.
You keep your spoons to yourself.
No. Give me money. Okay, or a ring. What does that do?
Gold diggers be like.
Halves fire damage. Okay, that's helpful. Alright. Okay, how the tits do I get that thing? Oh, that's just a healing delay. Oh, I see. I see what I need to do. I see what I need to do. I have to go back over here.
Oh, God.
Hmm?
So, you know, I don't know if the fans know, I've been on an Uptown Girl kick, which means
Yep. Yeah, you have.
the lyrics for Uptown Girl play constantly in my head, and I'm constantly rewriting the lyrics to the meter for various situations and annoying the people around me and annoying myself. And now the lyrics for Uptown Girl are playing in Shawit voice.
I mean, we're not going to get copyright struck for that, so have at it. You don't want to. I can tell a
don't
part
want
of you
to.
does not want to. That's fine. you
If
don't
I
have to.
do it, I can't take it back.
That's fine. You don't have to do it.
Uptown
Oh, God.
Girl, she been living in her uptown world. I bet she's never had a backstreet guy. I bet her mama never told her why.
Is that the actual lyric?
Yes.
Because, like, I've just heard you fucking with it all this for weeks now. And, I didn't realize that was the actual lyric. That is some stupid lyrics. Who does the song?
Billy Joel.
Billy Joel?
Yep. Doesn't sound like him.
No, it doesn't. I figured it was fucking, I don't know, some shitty female pop singer. Ugh. Alright.
Uptown girl, she been living in her uptown world. I bet she's never had a backstreet guy. I bet her mama never told her why. I'm gonna try for an uptown girl. She been living in her white bread world as long as anyone with hot blood can. Now she's looking for a downtown man. That's what I am.
So the point is the singer is low on the social hierarchy and he's gonna go date a girl who's high on the social hierarchy?
Yes, that or there's a girl who's high on the social hierarchy that he's sweet on.
That's what I meant.
Yes.
Okay.
Like, I think she's sweet on him.
I see. Okay, I think we're fighting the last Benevedon or whatever. Meh. Hey, thank you for the donation, Jenner.
Oh, he wrote it about a model.
Oh. Oh, God. What the? Oh, shit. How do I saber? Ah, shit tits. Ice saber to you. And then ice saber to you. Nope, not you. And then ice saber to you. And then ice saber to me.
Ice Sabo!
Why do you...
Time for you to get wiggity whacked.
He kept casting Flame Saber on me. That was funny. And douchey of him. Oh, God.
Duran?
No. The boss, I think.
What a dick.
Yeah, like, that's actually really smart. That's a nice strategy. That's how my Final Fantasy Tactics strategy is nowadays. Like, all of my mages wear fire cloaks, so they can cast fire on themselves and be adjacent to the enemy, but still heal, you know? It's really
smart.
funny. Wow, this one I'm beating the shit out of. Yeah, it seems really obvious now that, like, I've done it once, but the first time I did it, I felt like a genius. Because I was like, I wonder if this shit'll work. And then, lo and behold, not only does it work, it's so efficient that I never want to play Final Fantasy Tactics any other way. Ow. Guys, you can't hit him right now. Oh, you can hit him. What the fuck am I doing this whole time? Ice Saber. Ice Saber. Okay, let's get out of that. Ice Saber. Wow, even, like, he's a couple levels up from us, but we have the proper weakness against him. And just like, wow, we are actually kicking his ass. Oh, that was the level 1. Shit. Chop slap. There we go. I am unhappy any of this is happening right now. Alright. Oh, he does straight up target the player. That's interesting. Because I switched targets while he was doing his AoE, and he still went after me rather than... Oh, that would have been... Oh, wow. That was pretty damn strong. Holy shit, fam. It's almost like we're finally fucking a threat to shit. Uh-oh. Alright, hold on. Ice Saber. Ice Saber. Ice Saber. Yeah, this shit's easy, man. This is just Final Fantasy 14 in some very specific ways. Good job, Kevin. Sorry about that, Duran. Sorry about that, Duran. We aren't able to stun his ass because he's got those whatever's up a little too much. Oh my god, Duran, I hate you. I hate you with every fiber of my being. Let's see. There you go. Douchebag. Oh, this is his power attack. I was wondering when... I thought the other thing with these stones was his power attack. Well, whatever. Come on, team. Let's go. We can't fuck around too much here. Oh, we're eating that. Oh, we're eating that. Oh, we're eating that. Oh, we're eating that. Alright, we're good, we're good. Let's go, let's go! So far, so good. Oh, God. I mean, we're taking shots, but it's nothing I can't out-heal. We've got plenty of syrup in our pockets, what with the hit point healing and such. It's almost not even worth taking out his stupid little statue bullshits. I mean, I am, but oh God, stop. I can't seem to stop this. We don't quite have the DPS we need to get out of this. Or maybe we do. Maybe we do this time. The fuck? Do the thing, thank you. It's not helpful to mix up my controls constantly. There we go. Yeah, that was one of the easier ones we've done. Alright, good job, team. Hopefully we can actually get somewhere today. Anytime. Oh, just nothing. Just nothing. Okay.
I'm on the job.
I guess we'll use the flammy fan or the flammy drum and go wherever the fuck we're going. Dunka 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 dunka. Have we gotten all of them, or was that number 7? It's been a hot minute, as always, what with the monthly streams and such. Such exciting music. I really like the music of Trials of Manah. Alrighty. Oh, 6 down. Okay, I guess we've still got a ways to go.
Only 2 left. We're nearly
Yes,
there.
Fairy, we can all do basic math.
We've nearly beaten them all.
Thank you, Duran. Duran is such a tryhard. He'd be the type of guy that, like, you are explaining some insidery stuff, and then he'll repeat it back to try to appear smart. Where you're like, yeah, so airplanes withdraw their landing gears in order to fly smoother because it affects their aerodynamics. And Duran would be like, yeah, their aerodynamics, yeah. Like, you didn't know that until I started talking, douchebag. We know what you're up to. Alright, where the hell am I going? Okay, just straight up south. Straight up south. Now I've got Uptown Girl stuck in my head. God damn it, Akamura. Alright. These fights basically aren't worth it. If the enemies were a bit weaker, I'd probably just run from them. They would not be worth engaging. Okay, and okay. But they're just strong enough that... Wait, no. Actually, no. It would be the other way. Because they're a bit stronger, I should probably run from them. Because before we were in a situation where the enemies went down so fast, it took longer to run from the battle than it did to just take them out. But these guys would be the opposite. Oh well, it's not a big deal. We're getting through them pretty quick. So how are the rest of you doing on this relatively lovely Sunday? Hopefully you guys are having good days. I see Tofa did not realize she was off of work today. Or something. something weird happened in there, so... Hooray, unexpected vacation. Makes sense, this is Labor Day. IGN... IGN is getting a 4-day weekend. All of us freelancers were alerted that the staff is unavailable until at least Tuesday. So that's gonna be fun with my project. Although I figure that actually gives me a couple days where I can just play the flippin' game. That's gonna be my big thing tomorrow. I meant to get started yesterday, but once the hard drive got here, I had to move everything over onto it, and that shit took hours. So, it's been like... I mean, it's just been little stuff. Like, on Thursday, I had to record Evil Genius. On Friday, I had to edit Evil Genius, and both of those took 8 hours, 8 to 10 hours. And then yesterday, I had to deal with the hard drives, and by the time I even got to the point where I was able to start playing, it was friggin' 10 o'clock at night, so I didn't have a choice.
Looks good.
Alright. Okay, so I've got his weapon.
Welcome.
Welcome back, Akamura.
Glad to be back.
Let's see.
Without quality armor, it won't matter how good your weapons are.
I don't know what you just said, Kat. I don't want to know what you just said.
Was that Chilean?
Right? Ah, shit, I've got to write the post for tomorrow. For those who don't know, we've started a thing. What the hell? Oh, I'm out of
Niecy's
money.
cuddling with me.
I'm sorry?
Niecy's over here. She's cuddling.
Ah. Oh, she is. Wow. We've started a thing on the channel where every Monday and Friday we have Monster Rancher roleplay in the community tab here on YouTube. In your posts. If you're watching this on mobile, you'll probably see it. As long as you visit the channel. But yeah, man, it's a lot of fun. It's more fun than I thought it would be.
Use this.
And it's exercising my creative writing skills. So it's been a blast. You guys get to influence where the story goes. Okay, so I'm still missing enough money to get the
Guys,
night
she's
mail.
being a squeaky peaky.
But not by much. I'm only short $400. Okay. Thank you, Josephine.
Oh, she's leaned her body against me. Oh!
Let's see how much we get out of this battle. Maybe we can actually... Oh, gonna need one more. Gonna need one more battle.
Kitty. Kitty cuddles.
Hello, DS boy. Doing okay? You're at home on vacation. That's awesome. Like because of Labor Day?
Oh, woo.
Curious if that was an idea before or after Monster Rancher remaster announcement? What? If what was the idea? Oh, that was because of the announcement. Like it never was intended to be a thing. Just so part one was because everyone in the world had messaged me about Monster Rancher, and I just kind of wanted to get it out there and be like, I know. And I mean that respectfully, just like I don't need 50 DMs about it. But I appreciate them for do that, please. But I just kind of wanted to head off at the pass, everyone being like, I know at this point. But I just decided to do a little poll that just said, you find a mochi in the forest. Do you A, kick it, B, ignore it, or C, kick it, then ignore it? And
I mean, obviously you kick it for distance, but that wasn't an option.
Right. So, there was, but so many people voted, I just added to the story, and then I added to the story again, and now it's just a thing. So, in fact, it's getting so much love in the community posts that, like, I've thought about doing it 3 days a week instead of twice. Do it Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But at least for now, it's going to stick to Monday, Fridays, at least until I'm done with IGN. But, yeah. Is May considered spring or summer? It's spring. Summer doesn't start until June 22nd.
Yep. Summer is July, August, and early September.
Yep. So, but yeah. So yeah, the Monster Rancher roleplay. Do the thing. Which is interesting because the last one that just came out went a different direction than I thought people would pick. So, like, I had planned for the story assuming that option was not the chosen one because I thought it was ridiculous. But, I guess never underestimate ridiculousness on the show, which makes sense given that my channel is inherently ridiculous. So, yeah, it's, I've had to think a little bit, but it's, I think I've got it written, I just don't have the post prepped.
Someone's having a really good time.
Is she?
Yes, she's getting petted.
Yeah, when she's been standoffish the last couple days, and now she's very cuddly. She goes through moods.
I think her ears were really bugging her because I did give them a deep clean.
You did?
Like, I gave her a 6 cotton ball clean, and now she's all like, cuddles now.
Yeah. She's also, I have noticed, very intolerant of a lack of cuddles. Like, if she gets on my lap, as long as I'm petting her, she'll stay there. But the second I stop, she gives me about, like, she'll like, go rigid, like she's expecting to be attacked or something, and if I don't start petting her within about 5 seconds, she'll get down. It's ridiculous. Oh, jeez. Oh, we've got the bird trapped behind some of the geometry.
Petting her is putting me to sleep.
That's fine, the Akamura.
Is it fine?
Akamura, I mean, you've spent more of this episode stepped away from the mic.
She's the sleep fairy.
She is the sleep fairy.
No! But I can't stop petting.
I know, right? Addicted
Cats,
to Nisi
man.
pats.
Cats, man.
Cats, man. Cats is the best. Good thing we're only going 2 hours today, huh, Akamura?
Yes. She had a scab on her neck this morning because she cuddled with me this morning, too. And I pulled it off and she made a noise, and I'm like, aww. So I did the mom thing where I, like, thumbed her head really hard.
Yeah, she likes it.
Menace. Defeat it quickly and move.
Ah! How do I unsilence that one? There we go. I need to see if I've got a ring to stop that shit.
Stay focused.
Hey, Duran, could you stop getting the shit kicked out of you? Be great. I love how he has a move called Endless Spin and it ends after 2 rotations.
Oh, kitty steps. Did you have to step on me to leave, Nisi? Really?
She does.
Really, kitty?
Come and get me. Too bad.
I am no longer being cuddled. The spell is broken.
Okay. Target agreement, guys. Come on.
Target agreement is for girls.
Yeah, that's why Angela and Reese were so much better than you two.
Right.
Hey, watch it.
Ugh. You know, the more I've played this, the more the system has kind of annoyed me. Because there's no way to disrupt enemy combos, but you can be completely disrupted. Dynasty Warriors, I think, handles it pretty well, where any given combination between light and heavy strikes has some sort of effect that can even disrupt the enemy, and it's consistent. So, like, it just feels better. It feels like you have a bit more control and skill over the situation. Whereas with this one, it really feels like I'm just button mashing.
So weak. Could have won alone.
And it doesn't really seem like there's that much more going on than button mashing. No matter what I do. Oh
It
god,
makes
so
sense
many
for
enemies.
physical attacks because that's kind of what using a flail is like.
I guess, but it doesn't make it fun.
And Shawa is going to be casting spells more than anything.
Yeah, but it impacts
yeah.
everybody. It's not just Charlotte. It's
Yeah,
it's the engine. It's the system.
This one's a doozy.
I mean, we've got, other than the special attacks.
really a Japanese fan?
Yeah. Other than the power attacks like that, there's not really a whole lot of variety in what you do. I don't know. I mean, it's fine. It's just not, like, I like this game.
Take it out. Before it does
It just doesn't have a particularly brilliant combat system.
Yep. So, interesting fact about that fan. You know how we see them when we think they're like a paper fan, so they're not going to do much damage?
Okay.
Apparently, they're stage fans, and they're a hell of a lot harder than they look.
Oh. Wait, stage fans?
Yes. It's a specific kind of fan,
I see.
but they're made of a hard material, so getting hit with one actually does fucking hurt.
Huh.
And there was a Japanese comedian who kind of codified that trope because he would do it often in. Well, Japanese slapstick has the Boke Tsukomi routine, which is kind of like the straight man and the cuckoo lander. But the cuckoo lander is stupid and the straight man's an asshole. And this comedian would punish the idiot by hitting him with the fan. And that was so prevalent in Japanese media for a while that it came across the pond.
When was this happening?
I want to say in the 70s and 80s. Let me look that
Oh,
up real
so it
quick.
was recent.
Yep, it was fairly recent.
I'm just like, for as old as Japan is as a culture, that is a fairly recent comedy bit then.
Yep. Rumiko Takahashi, which most people will recognize the name, had a whole bunch of fan gags in a lot of her manga, and it was influenced by that comedian.
That's interesting. Oh my god. Oops, that was an overkill.
Such power. What can I say? I'm a natural.
Shut up, Charlotte. Oh, someone leveled. Who leveled? Ah, helpful. Okay, good. So that means Charlotte's healing output should be better. Hopefully. Okay, let's go, team. It's a prime slime.
Clear your way. Leave it to me.
Yep, the fan itself is called a harisen, which is a slapping fan.
Slap fan.
But it's a huge hard fan, and it's used in theater as like a visual that the person being dumb is being hit.
Right. I mean, it's just slapstick.
Yes.
That's just like, I mean, that's really not all that functionally different than Three Stooges.
Nope.
Isn't Three Stooges getting a bit of a revival in the US, or is that...
They've had a revival. I don't know if it's flopped or not.
I'm actually kind of surprised in the modern age that it would be revived and not have people decrying it for violence or whatever. Let's see, nothing of value up there. How did that hit me? I was clearly out of the zone. Oh my god, game. Come on now. Healing White! Okay. That is ridiculous that hits me. Alright, duly noted. When I'm fighting the Need Lion, they actually have a much bigger AoE zone than what gets painted on the ground.
That's interesting.
Hmm?
It wasn't always Mo, Larry, and Curly. It used to be Mo, Larry, and Shemp,
Yep.
who was Mo's older brother.
Yep.
And then Shemp left the group and Curly replaced him. And then Curly had a stroke, so Shemp came back.
Yep. Yeah, if you look into the Three Stooges, they had a hell of a career, and I don't necessarily mean that in a good way. I mean, they had some tragedy befall them. I don't know why most people know Curly over Shemp, but from what I gather, some people from that day, Shemp was their favorite, so I don't know.
Oh, I think it's that I certainly didn't even know about Shemp.
Yeah.
So I think just a lot of Curly's bits became televised because that's about the time that the television picked up steam.
That could be. Just they became the 50s or 40s or 30s equivalent of memes, I guess. 50s? Were they 50s? 40s? I don't freaking remember. Long, long before my time. Alright, alright, so we have not explored west. Ha! Got around the enemy so I didn't have to fight. Ah, shit. Ah, that dragon's so happy. We're gonna murder his stupid face. You know, I think what it is with this is the battles feel really repetitive in any given area. Which is probably just a function of what it is. But still, I don't know. I feel less repetitiveness when it comes to a game like Dynasty Warriors.
Yes.
And I
Well,
felt...
not just that, but the repetitiveness is kind of the point in Dynasty Warriors because it's not the fight, it's the battle.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. But
like the Battle of Chirby is not just like hitting enemies, it's going around burning boats.
Yes, that's true. And the last time I played this, I was comparing it to Scarlet Nexus since I just finished that one. And, like, Scarlet Nexus is not a bad game. And I, even at the time, like, although it took a lot out of me, that's IGN's fault. That's not the game's fault.
Yeah. You really liked the game. It
Yeah,
just
the game
dragged
wasn't
on.
bad. And the more distance I have from it, like, the more it's really good. Like, the environments are interesting and varied. Combat's a bit more satisfying because it's a bit faster and crunchier and just... Man, I should just... I talked about it last month. I should probably just do Scarlet Nexus for the show. I mean, maybe not commit to it. But especially if someone requests it, that'd be kind of cool. Or I might just fuck around with it on streams and we'll see if people care. And then go from there. Like, it's a good game. Surprisingly good. And there is no way I would have bought it if IGN hadn't given it to me as an assignment. None.
Yeah. The art looked interesting. I may have purchased an art book for it, but I definitely would not have played it, and I
Yeah.
haven't played it.
Oops.
So it looks like it was just a 2012 movie, the revival of the Three Stooges, and it didn't do all that good.
Well, they didn't use the original actors.
I mean, they couldn't, but yeah.
Most of them are dead, I think. Yeah, I mean, well, it's always really hard to recapture the magic, especially when you're using modern actors, modern sensibilities, modern storytelling techniques. You can't really adapt it usually to an extremely old story without some sort of gimmick. But you also, like, you can't win if you're an artist with that. I was looking up Beowulf, and for the partial CGI movie, the one with Angelina Jolie in it, like, they changed a lot from the epic poem, and so you had one group being like, oh, they shouldn't have changed this, to, oh, they kept too much of the original. Like, you can't make everybody happy.
Yeah, you can't win adapting a classical story.
Yeah, just, like,
Not
you
just
can't.
that, but, like, the current cultural zeitgeist has next to no place for vaudeville-style slapstick.
Right, yeah,
Like,
that's what I'm saying.
There's been a couple attempts to revive it, but, like, it doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if that's just older folks attempting to produce vaudeville slapstick because it's what they like.
Could be.
And to each their own, but it's not
Yeah.
going to do very well.
But, I mean, there is definitely something to be said about culture habits or trends, because, you know, like back in the 90s, there was that trend of sitcoms. So sitcoms
God, there
were
were a
everywhere
million
and
fucking
also were
sitcoms.
decent. Although that's subjective. But, like,
Well, I mean, sitcoms in the 90s were good because they attempted to teach lessons. And then as it went on into the 2000s, they were made for entertainment purposes.
yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true. The sitcoms of the day, like,
Yep, 90s
Hanging with
sitcoms,
Mr. Cooper, Family Matters, Step
Yep,
by
90s
Step.
sitcoms were written for children, and 2000s sitcoms were written for adults.
Yeah. Huh. I hadn't thought of that before, but that's totally true.
Because in the 2000s, the people who watched the 90s sitcoms grew up.
And so now you've got... There are sitcoms, but they definitely have a different flavor. Right now we're
Yes.
sort of in the middle of a serious mode. Like, culturally, there's not as much comedy right now as there is drama. and-
Yeah. Oh, what was that sitcom? I think it was called Parenthood, where it like followed these three like interrelated families, and it would go like mood whiplash from super hilarious, funny moments to like very serious moments, and it didn't play well.
I never saw that one.
It was all right. I don't think it knew what it fully wanted to be.
Yes. I understand that for sure. The only good sitcom was Beavis and Butthead. Is that a sitcom?
I don't think that's a sitcom
I don't think
so
that's a
much as it is a
sitcom.
clip show.
It's just a straight up comedy.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's a clip show more than anything. I mean, yes, there are, like... There's ongoing continuity and, like, joke cycles, but it's mostly just, like, 5 minutes of them doing something and then moving on to something else.
Did you watch a lot of Beavis and Butthead?
I was not allowed.
Of course not. Oh yeah, you being all youngin' back then.
Well, not just that, but my parents didn't like us watching any TV,
Right.
despite the fact that they would be glued in front of the TV in the evening.
Yeah, it's just... Sometimes I forget that you're so much younger than me. Because you really definitely act more like a 90s kid and an 80s kid than most
Well, like, Even
people
though,
your age.
even though I grew up a decade later, I still had all of that stuff growing up.
Yeah.
Like, my first game was Kirby.
Kirby. We still need to do some Kirby for the show. We bought that Kirby, the Kirby Anniversary Pack with like 10
Yes.
Kirbo games. One of which has 7 Kirbo games on it. So we have like 16 Kirbo games.
So much Kirbo. Hello.
Yeah, one of the... Oh, I don't even have that console hooked up right now, though. Oh, well,
No.
whatever.
That's part of the problem, is we need to find a time to do it.
Yeah, boy, that'll happen one of these years. I'm sure one day I'll stop being so busy.
Nah.
It is true. Like, if I did have the money where I could just do the channel all day, I'd probably do the channel all day.
Yes. That said, your work ethic is insane. 'Cause
I don't
once you're-
feel like it. I feel like I'm lazy and don't
I
work hard
know you
enough.
feel like you're lazy and you don't work hard enough, but that's bad people in your past's words coming out of your mouth more than anything. When you clear your plate, instead of relaxing like you want to, you fill your plate again.
Yes, that is true.
So you do work hard by your own admission.
No.
Yes, you just
No.
said. Yes.
That's not what I said. I said that I agree that once my plate is empty, I will find things to fill it with again. That does not mean I work hard.
Which is a sign
God
of
damn it! I hate the fact that that attacks behind and it doesn't show up on the friggin' AoE bullshit. Which is not a problem, really, because I'm used to that from Final Fantasy XIV. But I don't like these need lions. They need to die.
Guys.
They need lion to die. Ha ha ha.
Who wants,
oh, God,
who
I'm
wants
off my
to
game.
tell him that, like, constantly working is a sign of strong work ethic, which means he works hard?
What? That
Talking
sounds
to
like
the
some
fan.
hocus pocus bullshit to me.
Well, yes, that's because you're dealing with some cognitive dissonance toward yourself, which is not nice, and you need a spoon.
I need a spoon.
You need a spoon.
Can I have Hitomi spoon me? It'd be hot.
No, you get the middle spoon.
Oh, that's not fun.
I know it's not fun, but being mean to yourself isn't fun either.
I enjoy it. Oh, God!
Do you?
No. Ow. Guys! Duran!
Stay focused.
You know what? You know what? I'm not even going to blame Duran for that one. They had us cornered and just beat the piss out of us, so...
Yeah, this is like a terrible area to be fighting in.
Yeah, alright, we're going to have to do a little,
Too bad.
Crowd control.
yeah.
This one's a dude.
We need to thin their numbers, however possible.
This ought to help.
There we go.
Focused. This ought to help.
There we go. There we go. Okay.
Come and get me.
Yep, everyone's agreeing that you work super hard.
I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing shit about that on the chat.
Really? Because I'm seeing that from Ginergy. Pyro works super hard.
Oh. One person is not everyone.
Squirrel Hog is threatening to get the spoon.
That's fine, but one person is still not everyone. Oh, God. Guys, get out of the poison. Guys. Let them... Alright. God. My teammates are idiots. Get out of the poison.
Healing light.
Get out of the poison. Get out of the poison. Get out of the poison. Oh my God. Get out of the poison. I'm just gonna watch him. Fuck it. I'm gonna hang out here for a minute while these two idiots work it out.
Benevedon of Earth must be stopped.
Let's go.
Fairy, what the hell do you think we're doing?
I think you're dying in a pool of poison.
You know what? That's fair. That is fair criticism. Wow. This time we kicked their ass. I really should do class strikes more often.
Don't underestimate Charlotte.
You want to know the craziest thing right now, the Akamura? Now that we were just talking about it, I really want to play Scarlet Nexus. Like, I genuinely want to play Scarlet Nexus. That's so weird.
I mean,
I've
it's
never
a fun
felt.
game when it's not an assignment.
Well, that's the thing. I never feel that way about IGN assignments that quick. Like, usually, especially when I did The Sims, I would play it extremely hard for about a month and then not touch it for 6 months to a year. This is the first time I can recall. This is really pretty. Oh, man. I wish I had a photo mode in this game.
I think you even said, like, a couple days into the assignment that you would want to play the game again.
Yeah, it's enjoyable. And I've beaten it twice. I had to beat it twice because of the plot. And yet, I want to play it again. It's really enjoyable. It makes me angry that it's so enjoyable.
Whoa! This thing's so tight.
Is this the thing that kicked our ass last time?
Yes.
Oh, right, because Dipshit 1 and Dipshit 2 wouldn't get out of the fucking way. And we weren't able to do the amount of damage. Yup, I remember. I remember this garbage. And they're all after me. So my teammates don't actually do the thing that they need to do. And we can't damage him until the hands go down. I remember this shit now.
This one is the worst Benevedon. I'm calling it.
I don't recall having this many problems with Angela, but I wonder if he's weak to magic or something. Because we don't have any magic. I mean, we're nothing but physical DPS right now. And healing, so... I mean, it's fine.
Yep, and you pushed Shawit into a healing build rather than a DPS build, and there is nothing wrong with that. It's just this fight is where it comes to call.
Yeah. And I think the game is basically designed for you to be not the healer. Because your AI companions are just not that aggressive. Oh, and weren't we trying to figure out what the hell his weakness is? Isn't that lightning or some shit? It's something weird. Let's try lightning and see what happens.
I don't think he has a weakness.
No,
Oh,
it's
lightning.
Yep. Wow. Well, I'm glad my memory worked a little bit. Okay. Lightning to the deeps. Lightning to the tank. Healing because you guys are getting the shit kicked out of you. Alright.
I am really enjoying these rapid-fire bongos in the background.
Guys, okay, so this is another thing. This is also, like, I'm torn about this thing. The AI is clearly not that good, and I think it's because they want you to be good, you know? Like, they don't want you to rely fully on the AI. They want you to fight yourself, which is fine. But, like here, I don't know if you saw that, but Duran started whacking the boss himself, and he did no damage because you can't hit the boss
Yeah,
yet.
you gotta take the hands out first.
So, that probably could have been a relatively easy AI fix. I mean, again, I don't know. I don't know shit about programming or game design. Maybe it would have been really hard.
Well, I
But,
mean,
like,
in theory, it's a couple if-then statements.
yeah, I'm just saying, like, they could have programmed the AI here to deal with the hands first, but clearly didn't. So I'm like, okay. It puts a little bit more pressure on the player as a result.
Yes.
Which again, that's fine.
You had the same problem with that door puzzle in the Wind Temple, right?
Yes, the door, because they wouldn't target the proper thing. When I was Angela, I just wound up doing it myself and letting my AI companions die because they were getting in my way.
Is there a way you can make the boys burn their specials? Oh, there goes Duran.
Yeah, there is, but I actually preferred having it under my control. All right, get you up. Yeah, I like when I take manual control, I can make them do it. And I found the most success. I think that's what we did the last time. I found the most success just taking manual control of their specials because they're not smart enough to do it on their own.
The hands are coming back.
Yep. Yeah, see, Duran ate a shot when he didn't need to. I mean, it's that classic thing. Like, if a player was playing, they wouldn't make the same mistake. But, I mean, you do what you do when you have AI to work with. I think the fans are talking about a lot of MTV in the chat. 396. Thank you for joining the stream. I believe this is your first one. Yeah, I didn't get to watch much MTV back in the day. Like, it wasn't my thing. I was heavily influenced by my mom, for better or worse. So I was actually bullied a lot back in the day for liking old stuff because I didn't watch any contemporary stuff. I thought Nirvana was full of shit. Back when they were hot, I didn't get it, and I only appreciated it later. But like, I would listen to 50s and 60s music even as a teenager, because I don't know, I hadn't developed my own tastes yet, I guess. And that includes things like MTV and such. Like, I just didn't watch a lot of it. I think I first started really coming into my own when I was in 7th or 8th grade. Like, then I started caring about 90s music and such.
You want to hear something wild?
What's that, the Akamura?
I didn't hear any Nirvana songs until I was 15.
That is... So I would have been about 24, so yeah. Yeah, that's pretty long in the... That's pretty long after they... Because that would have been after Kurt Cobain died, didn't it?
Long
Or wouldn't
after,
it,
yep.
wouldn't it? Yeah. Wow.
I was 1 year old when he died.
They're such a youngin', the Akamura.
I'm a baby. But yeah, like, my parents only ever put on classic rock and 80s rock in the car, so I'd never heard anything that I would consider good. I mean, it gave me a taste for 80s synth, but at the same time, like, I was missing out.
Yeah, yeah.
First Nirvana song I heard was off of this old site called iMeme, which I think was purchased by MySpace. But it was just a shitload of music, both licensed and unlicensed. And the first song I heard was off of this playlist of Nirvana songs, and it was Blue from their Bleach album. And that bass line is so fucking good, guys.
I was laughing because I saw 396 say their parents were angelicals, and so all that stuff was the devil's music.
The devil's
and that
music.
Really made me laugh.
There was this thing I saw the other day where this, like, bitch in her 40s is all like, kids these days are too sensitive. My generation had sex, drugs, and rock and roll. And someone replied to her, your generation also had the satanic panic, so shut the fuck up.
It's the same shit. I'm old enough to know that it's always the same shit. Gen Z is going to be just as annoyed with their kids.
Yep.
Their kids are going to be just as annoyed with them. It's
Yep.
just always going to happen. That's just the way life is. It's always going to be this way. No conversation is ever new in the world.
Nope.
Human nature doesn't change. It's just the same bullshit with a sliding background.
It's a cycle.
Left. The Benevedon of darkness. This is it. But don't know where the Darkstone is.
Hold that thought, Fairy. I'll turn you up since this is actual cutscene.
was it that Josephine said had some good stuff? Oh, Peta! Oh, that was it. We might as well take a look.
Okay.
Deus Ex Shopping Mall?
Sure. Oh, that's such a great name for it. Alright, yeah, let's get the hell out of here. I kind of forget the entire plot around this part. Repel attack. See, there it shows, like, here's a bunch of stuff you can do, but it doesn't really do anything.
The ancient capital of Peta is... oh wait, I remember. It's west of Fuka Island.
I'll just follow the star, thanks.
Good those weapons they sell are.
With some good equipment, we can take on the Benevedon of Darkness.
Great. What was I saying? I lost my train of thought.
We were talking about how generations are cyclical.
No, after that. Something about the plot being forgettable. Which, that tells me
Damn.
something. I mean, it's fine.
Yep, if we can go back to generations being cyclical.
Oh, sure.
I just remembered this thing my mother once said. She said that my generation was less shocking than the previous generations. But she's gone on to complain about there's too many genders and political correctness has run rampant. So I'm like, are you sure we're not shocking?
Well, I mean, that's the same thing. Like, the definition of shocking changes.
Yes.
Howard
like,
Stern was a shock jock and was like, oh god, someone think of the children, Howard Stern must be stopped. And if you listen to his earliest shit now, it's
tame.
ridiculously tame by today's standards.
Yep, by today's standards, Simpsons is tame, and I wasn't allowed to watch The Simpsons because it was, like, detrimental entertainment or something.
Yep. And yeah, there are also, like, it goes the other way too. The first episode of The Simpsons, if I remember right, had Bart's exposed butt. And, like, which is whatever, it's a cartoon butt. But I'm sure nowadays that shit would be banned. So, yeah, human nature doesn't change. Just the shit around it does. It's whatever.
Is Peta really around here?
Oh, sure.
It should be here. Huh.
Oh,
We should rest somewhere before
I
we search.
remember. I remember how this goes. Ah, shit. Sorry, everybody. I'm not on much sleep. Took me way too long to get my computer organized last night. And my, all the stuff, like, for the show. Ugh. Like, it doesn't... I enjoy that part of the job. When you're a YouTuber and you're trying to make it, like, when you're making it a business, that shit gets exhausting. Like, doing all the editing and doing all the thumbnails and stuff. And you have to enjoy it on some level, because if
Yep.
you don't enjoy it, you're going to go insane. So I enjoy it, but man, it just felt like it took forever yesterday, and I just couldn't... It wasn't that I couldn't get anything working. All my tools were working,
It just
but, like...
felt like you couldn't finish in time.
Yeah, just everything seemed to take like 10 minutes longer than it needed to. Whether that meant like loading my program or doing the Photoshop to get the text right, or getting the outline width correct for the numbers. Like all of that shit. And I put that much thought into it, but it just took forever yesterday.
Is this dungeon throwing money at you so you have enough to afford the stuff?
I don't know. Maybe. Okay, yeah. Shit's broken. I think we just had to go in, and now when we leave, everything's changed or some shit. I don't remember. Nope.
I think there was something in there.
There probably was. Thought there was another treasure chest out here, but maybe it only shows up after. Oh. What the fuck? Oh, there's someone or whatever in here, I guess.
Welcome.
There is nobody staying. There is literally no one standing there. I wonder if that's a bug. You would think there would at least be a person. Oh, whatever. I guess let's stay the night.
Welcome.
Shit. Hate this. But regardless, yeah, I love the job. I do wish I could do it more. If it wasn't for IGN, I wouldn't be so tired because I would have actually gotten my sleep. Although I guess that's not true because this entire situation, like the last couple days, I haven't done IGN because I've been working so hard on the channel. Alright. Oh, I get it. It's a person behind the curtain. Got it. Hi, everybody.
So you fall asleep and you wake up and the whole town is alive again?
Yep.
The place looks completely different. This city is as strange as I heard. I bet we can find a lead on the Benevedon of Darkness here.
I don't know how you put that together, Fairy. And more to the point, it's very strange that none of you are even questioning this. Like, everyone's like, oh, we're awake and now the city's here. Well, that's weird, but let's ask around. Not any weirder than anything else we encounter on a day-to-day basis.
I mean, is it though?
I would think so.
I mean, we just beat up a giant metal thing with detached arms.
Well, that's a fair point. Hi, Kevin. Why are you freaking out? What? What happened? This place, I don't understand. Maybe breakfast will help. Good. Good contribution. Good contribution to our problems right now. Oh, cactus. Hey, buddy. Whoop. Touch it. Touch the glowy. Thank you. Talk to the cactus. Hi. Okay. Bye. Hello, ma'am. If the Dragon Lord were to pass through town, we'd have nowhere to run.
Is that a preview of things to come, madam? Did the Dragon Lord come through town? Did you have nowhere to run?
I saw a ferry with Prince Richard. Okay. Great. I mean, I don't know how that helps me, but okay. There's a Mana Stone scholar here, you know. Have you seen him yet? I have not. I assume he's in here, because the door is, or the star is pointing me in that direction.
This stone tablet contains the goddess's prophecy about the world's end. You can't read it. Fine. I will interpret the text for you. The world will fall to ruin. The tree will wither. The sword will be corrupted, and despair will reign in the masked man's domain. But 3 heroes.
You can't lie to me, sir. That whole
The
thing
rest of
says
the
cucumber
stone is
sliced
broken off.
lengthwise and it's
I'm
a
sure
joke.
it further describes the world's destruction at the hand of a masked villain. But we needn't worry yet. Besides, it has nothing to do with me.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, great. So, I need to find the item shop, because we might be hurting a little bit. But I do know, if I remember, that is, the weapon shop is pretty good. I just want to go to the item shop first. Is there an item shop? Oh shit, there might not be an item shop. Huh. Well, let's go to the armor shop. Maybe they have items. I don't know. Hi, what do you have? You do have better gear. Okay, weapons first, though. Offense first. Always offense first. In the far north and the sea west of Altina is Dragon Island. The Dragon Lord you've all heard about lives in the Crystal Desert, which covers half the island. That dragon is scarily strong. He's smarter than humans, and that's not all. He even plans to level PETA to get rid of the stores of weapons and equipment. Why hasn't he done that yet? If he is that dangerous. Wow. This shit's getting real expensive now. Let's see. Mjolnir? Is that how to pronounce that?
Mjolnir? Yes.
Alright, so Duran is again shit out of luck for weapons. Oh, nope, I can't afford one for him.
This is good quality.
Okay. So we are out of money for
Armor.
although I think I can buy one piece.
It's okay that Duran is SOL. I mean, does he even contribute?
Come, take a look.
He sure knows how to take a punch. He just doesn't do it particularly well.
Pro tip, buddy, you're not supposed to take it to the face.
Alright, I think that's all I can
Come,
do.
take a look.
Yeah, that's alright.
Come here.
Okay, well, I mean, that's a small upgrade. Weapons for everybody and a head armor for Charlotte. Better than nothing. Nothing is this funny. I wish my show was this funny. Nothing is this funny.
It's ironic you bring up Beavis and Butthead because I think we just found them.
Headcanon accepted. Alright. What do you want, guy person? Are you the Mana Scholar? You must be because you're wearing glasses.
Yes, I am a Mana Stone Scholar. There were once 8 Mana Stones, but alas, with the Darkstone lost, there are only 7.
This guy needs the posh voice. Oh, well, yes, I am the Mana Stone Scholar. There were once 8 Mana Stones, but alas, with the Darkstone lost, there are now only 7. I know your little puny brain can't do such simple math. Ah.
He sure does like talking with his teeth out.
However, after exhaustive research, I have concluded that the Darkstone could be only in the Jungle of Visions, west of PETA. I am sure your puny brains could never have figured this out on your own.
Now we know where to head next.
How do you know we're heroes? Oh, I didn't know that. I just need to show off my intellectual superiority to anyone who comes into my abode. For after all, if I don't do that, how can I possibly brag about how loquacious I am and how much better I am than you peons?
You're gonna tear up your throat doing that.
It's a little fun. That voice actually doesn't hurt me too bad. I kept meaning to do a voices.com profile. I think that voice and Mayor Morgan could actually, someone would probably like one or the other. Alright, so we gotta go to a jungle or whatever. Oh yeah, we've got another cutscene, so something's happening here. I'm in the Jungle of Visions! Oh, is this the other thing, like we walk out of town and now the whole jungle is sprouted around us or whatever?
This jungle better be full of peyote.
Is this the Jungle of Visions? What the Mana Stones fell with?
Oh, shut up, Charlotte.
Let's find the Darkstone.
Oh.
Defeat the Benevedons.
Yeah,
Then
great.
we find
Shut up,
the
Kevin.
We'll
I don't
yeah,
care.
They share an antagonist.
Is this
Oh,
the
yeah.
Jungle of Visions? I believe I can be of use to you all here. see a hidden path. It is all I can do, but I hope this is enough. I'll be going now.
Thank you, random dryad.
I love Dryad. She's soup's cute. She's very hipsy, and she just has a song in her heart, and she just can't stop dancing.
I bet it's Shakira.
What?
I bet the song is Shakira.
Shakira? What, the hips don't lie or whatever the fuck?
Any Shakira. They're all
Oh.
good hip dancing songs.
I don't know anything about Shakira other than hips don't lie. And if you had told me that wasn't even her, I would probably believe it. If you told me that was Shania Twain, I'd probably believe it. I don't know my music at all. Go down, giant rabbi, you cute bunny bastard.
One down.
Alright. Dip. Ow. Wow, he's actually kicking our ass. Guys, could you not get your ass beat by a giant bunny? That'd be cool. Unless it's Fran, none of you have any excuse here. And if it is Fran, you'd be dead before we even had this conversation. Ah, there's another game I need to get back to. I never did finish Final Fantasy XII, and I was really having fun with it. Just like everything else, slipped down my priority list. Oh, and for anyone who might be looking at the radar in the top right corner, I'm aware I'm going in the direction opposite what the game wants me to do, but it's an RPG. It's what I do.
Exploring.
Yeah, have an explore. Because there's always a treasure. Always a treasure.
It's me, Wookiees.
Charlotte, we've been on this adventure together for weeks now. It's clear that we're all professionals. Why are you still calling them Wookiees?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, by plot, we've probably been at this for months, at least. We've been traveling all over the world. Come on, Wookiees! Alright. Fucking go down. You jerk robot. Oh, jeez. I cannot see anything. Oh, I just had another deja vu of Scarlet Nexus. Like, the whole lock-on and circle, like, that is Scarlet Nexus.
Circle
that is
strafing?
100% Scarlet Nexus. At, like, 25% the speed that Scarlet Nexus does it. Man, I should just fucking do Scarlet Nexus. I've talked about it long enough. To fucking do Scarlet Nexus for the show. At least to start. Maybe no one's gonna give a shit once I start in on it. You know? It's entirely possible. I'm gonna do a series, and no one's gonna care. Just like I did with Fire Emblem Three Houses. We got very few views. Fuck.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Exactly. I didn't think Monster Rancher 4 would do all that well, and look where that got me. Bless you.
Oh, excuse me.
This is the weirdest. It's the most surreal thing I've experienced so far as a YouTuber. That I was blatantly told that in the Monster Rancher community, there was a guy. I won't say his name. There is a, just in case he doesn't want me to or whatever. But like, there's a guy who had been conversing with me from the Monster Rancher Discord, who, like, he was like, full disclosure, I haven't watched your stuff, and I'm like, that's fine. No show is for everybody. I appreciate the honesty, actually. But then he watched a little bit of my stuff as I was, as we were talking, just so he could, I guess, get to know me a bit better. And he's like, he said he was surprised that I didn't love Monster Rancher more because there are so many people who apparently name monsters after me in his tournaments. And, like, I tend to get mentioned often when people first join the Monster Rancher Discord. It's weird, man. That's not who I'm not that famous. I mean, I guess
You're
anyone
Monster
who
Rancher famous.
starts to make it, you know, has a period of that. Like, there's always someone's first time of being recognized or whatever. It's just weird, because this is the first time I ever had that kind of honor. And it's flattering, but I also don't know what to do with that information. It's interesting, too, to me, because, like, the really hardcore Monster Rancher players don't really like me or know me very well. Because I make a ton of mistakes and I don't take the game seriously. And so most people, or most of those super hardcore people are like, oh, this guy just makes a ton of mistakes. He's not as funny as he thinks he is. So on and so on.
Yeah, I'm better than him.
Yeah, well, to be fair, they also don't gatekeep. But they just, like, it seems like they don't understand why I have so many people who give a shit. And that's fair. That's actually a fair criticism. Because I don't know why I have so many people who care. But I would like to think that, at least for Monster Rancher, it's my not weird, but like the fact that I fill that niche between I basically know what I'm doing, but I also don't take it so seriously that everything becomes a min-max exercise.
Yes, when
and
you turn a game into work, it's no longer fun.
Yeah. And I think I have the right mix of that, so...
Yep. For those elitist guys who are like, I don't understand why he has all these fans, he makes a lot of mistakes, I would bet you there's a ton of overlap between them and the making games into work group.
Could be. I mean, the guy, in fact, who I was talking to mentioned he by his estimate, he has over 20,000 hours of Monster Rancher 2 alone. And although that sounds high, depending on his age, I mean, we have, 7,000 hours of Final Fantasy XIV, but that's over 7 years. And Monster Rancher 2's been out since the late 90s.
Yeah.
So 20,000 hours is not a tremendous amount. It just sounds a lot when you take it like that. Because you're saying 20,000 hours over the course of, 20 years. And that's not really that tremendously high. I mean, it's still high, but it's not some sort of ridiculous number. What the fuck is going on? Hold on. Before I continue with that train of thought. Oh my, you don't see very many people in these pots. Take care when you go through this jungle. They don't call it the Jungle of Visions for nothing. This place is like this place has a mind of its own. Makes you see things. See things! Don't let it get to your head, or you'll end up going in circles. Forever. Did we do this the first time? This doesn't feel familiar at all. Did Angela have a different situation during this?
She must have, because she would have fought the red,
Oh yeah, she fought Crimson Wizard. She didn't fight the man! Trials of Manah, you're making me want to play you a third time. I swear I keep going around in circles. All I've got to go by is the... wait, where's the voice? All I got to go by is a statue. What's it for, anyway? Oh. Well, fuck. Does it point the correct direction? Because this would just take me backwards. Oh, something happened. Nope. Did I save? Let me go save. And we'll tackle this puzzle. Alright. It's, because I'm likable? Yeah, that's probably part of it. I mean, I think it's difficult to be a walkthrough person and also be likable. You can be good, you can be technically good, and also you can know your shit. But like, I mean, my whole thing, I try to entertain, and entertaining is difficult when you're trying to teach. Like, it's possible, but you often can't strike that middle-of-the-road balance. And if your main thing is teaching, there's going to be a point where you are done, you know? Whereas if you're entertaining, you're never really done.
Yep.
You just have to find different ways of expressing yourself or whatever.
And most
or new
of your
things
videos,
to express yourself about.
Well, that's the thing is, like you said, most of your videos are not to teach. It's hey, I'm playing this game, come sit on the couch with me.
Right. Exactly.
And I think that's what people love the most, because it's like they're sitting there watching you play as a person and not an expert.
Okay, the ear is up on the right but pointing to my left. So his butt was not the solution. So let's try the direction the ear is kind of pointing in. I don't remember doing this at all as Angela. I mean, to be fair, it would have been over a year
there's
ago.
3 different final bosses depending on who you have as your lead.
Yeah, I agree with that, but I don't know if that's what we're doing. Or maybe it is. Maybe that is what we're doing. Maybe that is what's going on here. Now I kind of want to fire up the old series and see if Angela did have to deal with this. I mean, it is entirely possible. I've just straight up forgotten.
We have to defeat the Benevedon of Darkness.
But usually I will at least remember, the feel of a stage. Nope, that was incorrect. Well, there's only one other option. So let's go toward the direction his ear is up.
Wabites.
Let's see if that's the solution to what we're doing. I mean, you're the only one I know who made Power Pixies a thing, and that was through you just having fun and beat MR4 with it. Yeah, I think of the 5 games, or the 5 runs we've finished, I've used Power Pixies in 4 of them. Just because it makes me laugh, and for whatever reason, I'm exceptionally good at it. Because we beat Monster Rancher 4 with them, we beat Monster Rancher 3 with them, I beat Monster Rancher 1 with them, and then Monster Rancher 2...
Jungle smells.
I can't remember what we used to beat Monster Rancher 2 with, now that I'm thinking about it. I mean, I cheated, so... Oh, okay, that must have worked. I didn't get the red. Okay. But now there's no statue. Oh, maybe the Rabbite statue just indicates I should go in the direction of the Rabbites. So that would be this way, because over here is once the friggin' clock goes through. Because over there is not Rabbites, it's burbs of some kind. So let's go in the direction of Rabbites.
Follow the Wabites
Yep,
down
follow
the
the
Wabite
Wabbits.
hole.
Did I ever beat DS? No, I did not. So the reason I stopped Monster Rancher DS is because... fuck me. Come on, people. Get your shit together. I stopped playing Monster Rancher DS because my old computer could not handle the DS emulator. And I kept meaning to try it again, especially now that I've upgraded my computer. Like, I was doing, I was playing a 3DS game on my computer. That's running very... And yes, I own the games legally. I've said 1,000 times, DS has just hurt my hands. So don't yell at me, Nintendo. Design your goddamn DSs better for someone with long fingers instead of kids. Anyway, yep, that was the correct one. Okay. So, see, now there are Rabbites ahead of me, but only ahead of me. Alright, let's follow the Rabbites. So, yeah, that means I was just overthinking the statue. Anyway, so yeah, I stopped playing Monster Rancher DS, and then I upgraded the computer last year, and we've just always had different projects. And I never got back to Monster Rancher DS. I mean, at this point, I'd probably start over anyway, so that's one reason why I haven't done it yet. Yeah, man, I don't know. Okay, no Rabbites there, but I see 2 over here. So we are heading south. Yeah, I mean, and now that I'm doing more ad hoc streams, it might be kind of fun to just do it that way instead. At least some of the games. Because I have not yet stress tested whether I can stream on my DS emulator without my computer exploding. So we'll have to give that a try, because streaming adds even more pressure to the CPU and the GPU. So Like, I remember, even with the old rig, I could usually play a PS2 emulator, but I couldn't stream or record it. So, I mean, now I can, so it'd be worth giving it a shot and seeing if I can do that. That might actually be fun. I wouldn't mind playing a little Fantasy Life as an ad hoc stream. I just doubt I'm going to have a chance to do anything for a while with this month. Supposedly, the project game I'm doing is not going to take as long as Scarlet Nexus. We'll see about that.
I doubt it.
Well,
Depending on how much they want you to do, it may take a while.
Well, they've blatantly told me they just want the main story walkthrough. So if that's all they need,
Yeah, if they've got somebody else working side quests and
yeah. Well, I'm not writing it. I'm just doing
and
video
crafting
capture.
guides.
So I don't even have to think that hard about getting through it. I just have to make my gameplay look competent. In fact, so I was going to tell you something, the Akamura. I'll have to mute myself because just the phrasing of this is going to give away which game I'm playing. So, pardon me a second, folks.
Did you mute me too? Okay.
I know, right?
That's fair.
I don't want to
Well, I mean-
necessarily, but if I do that, it's gonna save me a shitload of time.
Oh, Lord, will it?
And that, I think, is where a lot of the time would go. So, yeah. So, like, I don't think it's going to take me as long as Scarlet Nexus. Because with Scarlet Nexus, I had to record everything. So, yeah. I'm not overly concerned about it. Oh,
And
jeez.
it's like, once you have the game, we'll be able to play it on our own time, so
Yeah.
we'll get all of that missed content.
Yeah,
if
exactly.
we want to.
Exactly. I mean, I only learned, like, even Scarlet Nexus wouldn't have taken me so long if I had realized that they didn't want the fucking side quests. But, like, because I recorded, there's like 57 side quests in Scarlet Nexus, and I recorded every single one of them, and IGN used one. And it's like, and the only reason they used it is it was trending on Google Trends. So, fucking shit. I don't need to do side quests. I mean, I can still do them in the game if I need to, like, get stronger. But, you know, whatever. Am I? Oh, I'm all the way through the... Oh, I'm here. I'm at the exit, and now the thing is lit up. Okay. I wasn't even paying attention. Too busy talking about project games. Oh, man, we're almost out of time today, too. Ugh. You know what's also really stupid? It just occurred to me. I don't... if you've got me friended on the PlayStation 4, I think you'll see what game I'm playing. So it doesn't fucking matter.
Keep it fucking quiet.
No, well, they didn't sign the NDA.
No, I know, but, like, folks, keep it fucking quiet. We don't want to get in trouble, but...
No, we wouldn't get in trouble. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're on my friends list and you see I'm playing a game, I mean, IGN can't blame me for that. They're not going to tell me to log out of everything just to friggin' work on the project game. So dumb.
I'm just like...
Friggin' dumb.
I'm just like, please don't go, like, talking about it, because we don't need the kind of people that would attract.
Look! There! It's the Dark Stone! But
It's the Dark Stone.
why is it here? Watch out!
It's full of beans.
It's full of beans. It's the Nisi stone. Where is the Nisi, anyway? She hanging out on your desk?
Yep, she's chilling out on my desk.
Oh, she is passed out, too.
Nisi.
Is there not a
Did
way
the
to
texture
disable
just
what people
pop?
see, what you're playing? No, my point is that IGN doesn't require us to go invisible or whatever. So they shouldn't. So why would they be upset that you know the flippin' title. So oh god.
Oh Jesus, that's a Final Fantasy boss.
Ah!
It's the Benevedon of Darkness!
Ah!
I'm scared, but I won't let this monster hurt anyone.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Ready?
Wow, we're kicking their asses really well. Is there no boss music here? Why are you looking? Okay, the camera just went that way.
You ready? Too bad. Bye-bye.
Okay, I've seen enough hentai to know where that's going.
Oh god, I think they're gonna combine. That's why it's taking so.
Yeah, I don't... Or some weakness will show up after I take them both. I don't remember. These bosses look familiar. I just... It's been a while since I... Okay. Go away, Kefka.
Where did that lady come from?
They probably have a weakness that I'm not exploiting. I guess I should probably... Okay. Hold on, I gotcha, dipshit. Alright, let's try fire.
Light? Do you not have a light?
You would
spell?
think, right? I have a holy bolt, but I don't... Oh, I do have a holy saber. Huh. Alright, I'm sure it's holy. Yep, it's definitely holy. Okay. I don't like how happy it looks. Because it looks really happy.
Can you take out the secondary heads
God
real-
damn it! What?
Can you take out the secondary heads really quick?
That is a good question.
Because it looks like hitting those also does damage to the main. Oh no, it doesn't. Damn.
I know. But it might stop this bullshit for about 5 seconds, so that'd be nice. Healing White! Guys, fucking finish the job. Thank you. Okay. Fetid breath. Lovely. Alright. Yeah, that was probably the best idea, just to get him to shut the fuck up for a minute. Oh, Holy Saber had stopped right as I did my limit break.
I wondered why that didn't do too much damage.
Oh, bad luck. Oh, oh. Yeah, so it's functionally similar. What the fuck? It's functionally similar to the last Benevedon we just dealt with. Hey guys, you want to help me with these? Cool, thanks. Boss mechanics, yo. It's a thing you gotta pay attention to. Okay, well, we're gonna get the shit beaten out of us. God damn it. Yeah, so I don't know if you saw that. Duran just did crosscut, which is one of the moves. Like, it's one of the class strikes. So they're smart enough to do it sometimes. I think I just told them not to do their ultimate ones because they're really dumb about their timing of it. And Holy Saber is out. Okay. I don't like the way he's looking at me. It's fucking creepy.
He's going to eat you, and he's going to chew you slowly, like one would savor a Snickers.
Yes. Okay, that's you down, so now we can work on you. Hey, Kevin, you want to come back here? Cool, thanks, bro. Okay. I mean, we're definitely doing a ton of damage. Annihilate. Duran, stay out of that. You don't have much health left. I need to do as much DPS as I can. Okay, now he's doing that. So now we heal everybody up, by which I mean Duran. Now you're doing this shit again. And see what I mean about the AI? They're just, like, they could have been programmed smarter.
But they weren't.
But they weren't, so...
Looks like you're taking those out a lot faster.
Yeah, well... Maybe? No.
Still not enough to get it before it goes
Yeah.
off.
Wow, I don't know why Duran dies to that.
Is this it?
Because Kevin and I are relatively fine.
It might be his defense build.
Yeah. But I mean, he's the tank. He should be the one that... Oh, whatever. So far, so... I mean... Good job, me. Good job, Charlotte. Good. Alright. Ew! I mean, I wanted to get over here to attack him anyway, but...
That's not good if he can pull you into AoEs.
Yeah. That's very rude.
One down.
Alright.
Come and get me. Take your
Wow, that wasn't even all that super great. I mean, we have this fight in hand, as I said. Oh, he just hit the arena-wide attack and just gave us no chance to dodge. That's nice. Okay, well, whatever.
This thing is super fucking creepy, and I cannot state that enough.
Yeah, they did a good job with this particular boss design. Oh, you're doing this shit again. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to count on the fact that we're gonna take that. I mean, if I can at least take out 2 of the dealies, maybe the...
That means you and Kevin are at least gonna live.
Yeah. Yup, we missed it by... Yup.
A sliver of health. Watching this fight is so entrancing.
Is it?
I think is the word, yeah, because it looks like a Final Fantasy fight, it really does.
It does. Like 14 or just in general or
14.
Yeah. Like if the combat system was a bit more interesting, I think I would probably like this more. I mean, just the game in general. Like, I don't dislike it. Really, all of my problems with Trials of Manah revolve around the AI.
Yes.
Like, because the dialogue is fine. I mean, I know the dialogue is doofy. Oh, Holy Saber's out.
It's okay, you're still doing some damage to him.
What game am I considering for the channel next? Currently, hi Rain Wolf, by the way, it's been a while. There are 2 now. I thought about
the way you caught him.
I thought about Scarlet Nexus earlier today, earlier in this stream, in fact. Although the single most requested game for the channel is Monster Rancher Advance 2. And I've never played any... Well, I guess I did play DS. I was going to say I never played any of the handhelds. But Monster Rancher Advance 2, I mean, I have a feeling that would probably go over pretty well. So if I want to chase the views, that might be the one I go after.
Thank God that gross thing is dead.
Right? Oh, the Benevedons! I still need to get my items back. I've been expending a lot on getting Duran's stupid ass up. Come on. Let's do the load. What with the loading and such?
The Darkstone reappearing in this realm must have triggered the portal to the sanctuary. Oh no! Oh no! It was a trap.
Huh?
Our enemies absorbed the powers of each of the 8 Benevedons after we defeated them. Oh, that means they have the complete combined powers of all the monsters. Oh no! We were just making them stronger. Well, there's no turning back now. We'll make them regret this. What's that? It's Mirage Palace. If we go around through the jungle from the west, we can probably reach it. Let's go!
This is actually not a bad place to stop because we've beaten the 8th Benevedon. So this really doesn't feel familiar though.
It might be a different final dungeon
It might
entirely,
be.
because like
alright, I'm gonna go backwards to the last save. Yeah, if I didn't have to work immediately when this is over, I would look up the last run we did.
oh, don't forget that treasure over there.
Oh, it's on the other side. Like, we have to go that way anyway.
Oh, okay.
I just want to go back to the save point. But yeah, this is a good place to stop, because if we've beaten all 8 Benevedons and we're approaching a final dungeon, I mean... Because I had said last time, if we really pushed it, we would have only done one more stream of this. So this is about on par. I mean, if Soul requests this for next month, we might be able to finish the main game, and then if she requests it the month after, we'll probably finish post-game. So, because by next month, unless IGN throws another project at me, I'll be free.
Yep.
So...
Ooh.
Yeah, I can't either, Ginergy.
It's October.
It's October? What
and
about October?
Halloween falls on a Sunday.
Yeah, the Akamura wants to do a scary game for Halloween this year.
Let's do a spooker game.
So we'll have to think about the big spookies. But that's gonna have to do it for today, unfortunately. I gotta go get some work done. But I'll be around Discord. I just probably won't respond to anything unless it's extremely important. But otherwise, thank you all very much for watching. I know it's gonna be a rough month. July was rough. This isn't going to be much better. Just hang on. I'm only doing it for the paycheck. It does not change my goals of wanting to be on YouTube more. I just got to pay my rent. So, believe me, I wouldn't do this if I had any choice. Thank you all very much for watching. I will see you again next week for another stream. Monster Rancher roleplay and Evil Genius continue tomorrow. Hope you check those out here on the channel. Bye, everybody.
Bye.